Gemini, Adrian Nelson here from ahngreatlife.com. I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to your reading. This is a general reading, so please take this. It resonates. It's not gender specific. If you are interested in an LGBT focus reading, I do one every week. Just have a look on the channel. Thanks for joining me. We're looking at Valentine's. We're going to draw you or the energy around Valentine's, really love. That perfect, beautiful love that we all would like to have. So I'm going to draw you an oracle card, and then we're going to look at your tarot. We're going to clarify, and then we're going to end off with a message from the universe. So a nice detailed reading, Gemini, and stick with me till the end to see all the messages that the universe has for you. The power of purpose. Okay, so Gemini, you are really being reminded here of something that actually is quite amazing. This is something that Matthew Connor said, and it really sort of struck me. I remember that Vishen Lakhiani, who is the founder of Mind Valley, I think he spoke to sort of like the dude, and he said that he asked him, "Are you surprised that you won an Oscar?" And he said, "Not really, because it is the target that attracts the arrow." All right, and what that really means, especially in love, Virgo, it is you sort of asked here to make up your mind, you know. So some of you may be in a space where you're going to be like, I'm pretty sure I want that, or I think I want that, or maybe I want this, or maybe I want that. I'm not 100% sure, or I'm pretty certain that is what I want, or that is who I want, or that is the connection that I want. But I'm going to test the water a little bit. Okay, the time for testing the water is pretty much past. Okay, let's see what they've got for you in tarot. Why is it you're getting this very sort of serious message? Interesting first card that came out there for you. Space of new beginnings. So it pretty much seems like you've got one of two choices over here, really. You know, when it comes to life, when it comes to love, Gemini, you've got one of two options, or one of two choices. Let's see what that is about. So the first card that you've got is the Three of Pentacles, with Archangel Rechiel, which helps you with sort of, you know, going into that new space and that new beginning. Maybe you're concerned about time. Maybe you feel that there's something that you want and you're very willing to work at it, but it almost feels in a way that, I don't know, there's like an energy of futility around it. Let's see. So it says, do what you love. And this is the energy that brought you towards where you are. Recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavors, being well paid for your craft, and working well with others, and an excellent reputation. Okay? Then, in your current space with Archangel Jophiel, we have got the Ten of Pentacles. So this is really quite cool. And this is also in a space where if you've been maybe, let's say you met someone, or you've been with someone, or you are with someone, and you really envision the two of you maybe building a business together, building an empire together, building that foundation together. This could be very possible in this space, and where you are right now, it might be the ideal time for that, for you to do it, because I feel that in many ways, Gemini, you may have been going at it a lot on your own, and you maybe had to put a lot of yourself into what it is that you are doing, but now it might be a good time to be open to the idea of actually teaming up with, you know, with the person who can be your beautiful, you know, sort of like divine counterpart. So maybe a lot of you needed to really sort of build yourself up now, and now you can actually almost like join forces and be stronger together. Okay, so it might be time to join forces for you. All right. It says financial security for yourself and your family, inheritance or retirement, so you might come into some money, or something beautiful that you work really hard towards might start paying off. Peace and contentment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, and passing on knowledge. So there's expansion happening over here. Why is there a fly? Go away. There's expansion that could be happening over here. Okay. And then in the prospective outcome, with Archangel Gabriel here, you've got the Empress. The Empress is all about abundance. The Empress is all about abundance. It's all about that flow. It's all about those new beginnings. Again, it's speaking about entrepreneurship. So if any of you are, in entrepreneurship, or you'd like to be, or you're thinking of taking that next step, it's very much on the table for you, especially if you're thinking of doing it with a person that, that you actually would like to spend your life with. And it says time to take action, give birth to your dreams, creative projects will be very successful, abundance and prosperity. So beautiful. And I like the fact that it says abundance as well as prosperity, because that is, that is pretty much inevitable success. Okay, let's clarify, Gemini. Let's start with that recent past. So it seems like one of the things that could have been blocking money here for you, I don't know if it's just the air sign thing, because I did it for Aquarius, and a little bit with Aquarius, there was also some healing that needed to take place with finances. So maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius, or maybe you're a Gemini with strong Aquarius in your chart. But in that recent past, for the Three of Pentacles, we've got the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Okay, so there's something that needed to be healed over here, and maybe, in many ways, I feel that for many of you, you could be dealing with the same person. So you could be dealing with a past person, you could be dealing with an ex. There is some stuff here in between the two of you. Maybe things didn't end very well. Maybe they ended on a bad note. Maybe there was some... There could have been some very deep-rooted issues here that needed to be healed. Sometimes, even when we forgive someone, there is that space sometimes where both parties maybe need a little bit of time to kind of get over something or to get used to something. And I feel that for many of you, that was something that was there, that was necessary. May have taken it a little bit far, but the ideas of love are back here again, at least on your side. So... if you've been with someone, you've been seeing someone, you've been with someone before, you had a connection with them, I see you being open, and I actually see you contemplating offering them your cup of love. So maybe having that conversation with them again. Maybe there were those talks in the past, and maybe it just like slipped into the cracks or things like that. But I see a lot of seriousness here now, and you might be very much about to offer that cup of love to someone else. And maybe even for some of you, possibly even against your own better judgment. Let's see what we've got here in your current space. So Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Magician. Yeah, so again, one of two choices happening over here, something going on. So you are pretty much ready for love. You are ready for love, you're ready for a commitment, you're ready for a connection. And whilst, most people might usually prefer, when you get to a certain stage in life, that you don't feel like going, jumping through the hoops to get to know a new person and those sort of things. For you, Gemini, I feel it's one of those spaces where you're either going to be with this person, and maybe that is why you're so driven to communicate your emotions and your feelings. You're either going to be with them, or you're going to be with someone else. Those are basically it, okay? Maybe you've been feeling strung along there for a while. The Hierophant and the Magician. New beginnings, okay? You are ready to shine, and you are very much ready to shine in love. You are ready for something new. You are ready for something beautiful. You can, it's almost like you can feel that energy of love in a way. It's almost like you are channeling it, even if you're not, very if you don't consider yourself maybe to be very spiritually inclined and connected, which we all really are. It's like you can feel that energy of love. And so for some of you, you may just not be sure if it's with this person or if it's with someone else, someone new, maybe with a different person. And you may know who that is or may not know who that other person is. I feel for most of you, you do. So it's almost like giving, I would almost say it's almost like giving the ex one last chance, to see whether they are on board or not. I must tell you, for most of you, I feel that maybe they're not. Let's see what's happening with the Empress. Because of the Hierophant energy that's there, that's why I'm saying that. But let's see what is prospective energy going forward. Ace of Cups, King of Wands, and Page of Wands. Okay, so remember, this is a general reading, but for most of you, I feel beautiful new love there. New love, very amazing, very fulfilling inside, very fulfilled in the heart. So new love, new connection, new beginnings, that beautiful person that you might be feeling. So I'm not saying it as a rule of stone, but for many of you, it's almost like this end of a cycle, which might have been very long and winding, not necessarily negative, but not necessarily all that positive either. And now there's an opening of the heart towards somebody new going forward. For those of you that really feel that you have to have that clarity from that other person, you know, whether it's the two of you or not going forward, if that's what you feel you need to do, and if that's going to give you peace of mind, but you know, I would say by all means, then you know, go for that. All right. I would say I wanted to say just be mindful in your communication, but I feel you're being very amicable and the other person actually feeling very respected by the way that you communicate. So that's beautiful. All right, let's see what the universe has for you, Gemini. I saw the Two of Cups over there, which is amazing because it's a coming together of energies. If that resonates with you, if that's helpful for you, I'd really appreciate you liking the video, commenting, sharing, subscribing, hitting that notification bell. Also want to let you know, Gemini, I'm bringing some fantastic changes to my channel. I'm so excited about it. And to all of you that have made donations to my channel so far, I've kept it safe together, didn't spend it, and I'm using those funds to actually make the changes with. So I'm very excited about that. Gemini, fantastic news. Fantastic news. Really, really fantastic news. 10 of Cups, the Fool, and the Four of Wands. Emotional stability, life stability. For those of you that are longing for a family space in whichever equation that is, you want that emotional stability, you want that sense of rest. Maybe you don't feel like being flaky and all over the place. You just want that beautiful sense of peace and calm and harmony. I get it for you. And even for some of you, I get that there may have been a space that maybe the person that you're with, the person that you care about, maybe they wanted to step away. I even see them changing their mind, and I see beautiful second chances here. So really, really awesome stuff. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Gemini. I hope that it helps. If you want to have a deeper look into your own personal energy, know your potential, you might want to consider having a personal reading with me. I also do regression hypnosis. All of those details are down below in the description. You can check that out. But for now, namaste, love and light. I'll see you next time. Bye.